The Western genre holds a legendary place in the history of Hollywood. It's the rugged land of outlaws, sheriffs, saloons, and unforgettable standoffs that helped shape American cinema. From dusty deserts to epic gunfights, Westerns reflect timeless themes of justice, survival, and the spirit of the frontier. Many of these classics influenced generations of filmmakers and actors, establishing iconic tropes still seen in modern cinema. While some are gritty and realistic, others are stylized, mythical, or emotionally charged. Whether it's the lone hero or the treacherous outlaw, each film brings a unique flavor to the genre. Here are the top 10 Western Hollywood movies that have stood the test of time. Number 1. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, 1966. Directed by Sergio Leone, this spaghetti western redefined the genre with its sweeping landscapes, unforgettable score by Ennio Morricone, and gritty characters.
Good.
Clint Eastwood's Blondie is the ultimate anti-hero in a story of greed and survival during the Civil War. The final three-way standoff is one of the most iconic scenes in movie history. Known for its minimal dialogue and intense atmosphere, the film mixes style with substance flawlessly. It remains the gold standard for cinematic westerns, a masterpiece from beginning to end. Number 2, Unforgiven, 1992. Clint Eastwood returned to the Western genre as both director and star in this Oscar-winning film. Unforgiven explores the consequences of violence and the mythology of gunslingers through the eyes of a retired outlaw. Unlike traditional Westerns, this one shows a darker, more emotional side of frontier justice. Morgan Freeman and Gene Hackman add further depth to this haunting tale. Eastwood's direction gives the story raw power and moral weight. A reflective, unforgettable experience. Number 3, True Grit. The Coen brothers brought fresh life to the genre with this powerful remake of the 1969 classic. Featuring standout performances from Haley Steinfeld, Jeff Bridges, and Matt Damon, True Grit balances sharp dialogue with brutal realism. It's a story of revenge, grit, and unlikely partnerships set against a striking Western backdrop. The film manages to be poetic without losing its edge. The Coens stay true to Charles Portis's novel while adding their own dark wit, a brilliant modern take on a classic tale. Number 4, Django Unchained, 2012. Quentin Tarantino's bold, stylized take on the Western blends revenge, action, and brutal history. Jamie Foxx plays a freed slave turned bounty hunter on a mission to rescue his wife from a cruel plantation owner, played memorably by Leonardo DiCaprio. Christoph Waltz delivers an Oscar-winning performance as the charismatic Dr. King Schultz. The film blends humor, violence, and commentary in true Tarantino fashion. With its explosive set pieces and gripping narrative, Django Unchained stands out. It's fearless, provocative, and unforgettable. Number 5, The Magnificent Seven, 1960. Based on Akira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai, this Western brings together a legendary cast led by Yul Brynner, Steve McQueen, and Charles Bronson. The story follows 7 gunfighters hired to protect a poor village from bandits. With memorable action scenes and a rousing score, it's a perfect blend of character and spectacle. Each gunslinger brings his own charm and backstory. The film became a blueprint for team-up action movies, a true Western classic with global influence. Number 6, No Country for Old Men, 2007. Though unconventional, this neo-Western from the Coen brothers captures the heart of the genre. Set in 1980s Texas, it tells the tale of a hunter who stumbles upon drug money and becomes hunted by a relentless killer. Javier Bardem's portrayal of Anton Chigurh is chilling and unforgettable. The film strips away romanticism, leaving raw tension and existential dread. It explores fate, justice, and the changing face of violence, a modern Western masterpiece that won Best Picture. Number 7, High Note, 1952. A psychological Western that defies expectations, High Noon stars Gary Cooper as a marshal left to face a deadly gang alone. Told in real time, it builds unbearable tension as the clock ticks down to a deadly confrontation. Grace Kelly delivers a powerful performance as his pacifist wife. The film explores duty, fear, and moral courage in a society that turns its back. Its themes remain timeless and relevant. A stark, gripping Western with a conscience. Number 8, The Searchers, 1956. Directed by John Ford and starring John Wayne, this film is often cited as one of the greatest Westerns ever made. It follows a Civil War veteran's obsessive quest to find his abducted niece. The cinematography captures Monument Valley in all its glory, while the complex characters elevate the story. Wayne gives one of his most layered performances. It's a story of obsession, racism, and redemption. Powerful, unsettling, and ahead of its time. Number 9, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, 1969. This buddy western starring Paul Newman and Robert Redford is both fun and poignant. It tells the story of two famous outlaws trying to outrun the law and time itself. The film combines action with witty dialogue and unforgettable chemistry between the leads. Its use of contemporary music like Raindrops Keep Fallin' on My Head was groundbreaking. While it has humor, it never loses its tragic edge. A charming yet emotional take on the outlaw legend. Number 10, 3:10 to Yuma, 2007. A gripping remake of the 1957 classic, this film stars Christian Bale as a struggling rancher and Russell Crowe as a dangerous outlaw. Their moral battle unfolds as Bale escorts Crowe to a train bound for justice. The film balances intense action with philosophical questions about good and evil. Its performances are powerful and layered. James Mangold's direction gives it a gritty, emotional tone. A tightly paced, character-driven western with a strong heart. From mythical gunslingers to modern antiheroes, westerns have given Hollywood some of its most iconic stories and visuals. These films have evolved from straightforward tales of good vs. evil into complex character studies and bold explorations of justice, survival, and freedom. Whether rooted in historical truth or stylized fiction, each film on this list contributes to the enduring legacy of the western genre. They're not just dusty shootouts, they're reflections of human nature set against vast and unforgiving landscapes. As audiences change, the genre continues to adapt while staying true to its gritty, legendary roots. The Western will always ride tall in the saddle of Hollywood history.